fellas, it's another week with your girl Rejoice Eldage, and you already know the vibes. So of all the things that trended this week, I bet you agree that nothing came closer to Davido putting his friends and fans up to a 200 million naira challenge ahead of his birthday. We talk about that and more on the show today. Kicking off this ride today, we get into the story of popular skit maker Abdul Gafar AA, aka Cute Abiola, who was feared missing earlier in the week after he went into the Navy town. Comedian Mr. Macaroni was actually the first to raise the alarm via social media, asking the Nigerian Navy to make a statement to allay the fears of family and friends after Abiola went missing. But to the surprise of many, it turned out the skit maker is also a naval officer, and according to a statement by the Navy on Wednesday, he was only being held in his unit for violating the social media policy of the Armed Forces of Nigeria. For now, we're not sure if he is still in custody, but the social media sensation is yet to make any posts on his platform since the incident. After various speculations about the health status of veteran actor Olu Jacobs and even his rumored death, he has made his first public appearance in a long while with his wife, Joke Silva. The actor was out and about last weekend for the African International Film Festival, where he bagged the Lifetime Achievement Award. We say a big congratulations to him, and we hope to see more of him on our screens. To more good news, we move over to the US, where pop star Britney Spears appears set for her best years yet since the end of her controversial 13-year-long conservatorship. She addressed her fans directly for the first time since a judge last week Friday ended the guardianship that has controlled most of her adult life. In a video posted to Instagram on Tuesday, Spears thanked fans and the Free Britney movement for raising awareness while her voice was muted and threatened for so long. The 39-year-old also said she was now appreciating the little things like seeing cash for the first time or being able to buy candles and even drive her car, adding that she wants to be an advocate for people with real disabilities. At number 2, one of our favorite duos, Peter and Paul of P Square, are now officially back together after their nearly 5-year beef, and we're loving the good vibes already. The two had been spotted shopping together a while back, but then recently another video of them surfaced where they exchanged hugs to the joy of family and friends. The twins also jumped on Davido's 200 million naira challenge. Hopefully we get a new smash hit from them soon.
So I want to know who my friends be. All of my friends want 1 million naira.
They do it.
1 million naira.
They do it.
Now to our top story for the week. Davido has been floating on cloud 9 just days to his 29th birthday as his friends and fans raised over 200 million naira for him in what appeared to have started off as a joke. Davido, who is currently in Dubai, had challenged his friends and fans to send him 1 million naira each, saying he has always been in a position of lifting others and now he wanted them to return the favor. Within the first 10 minutes of announcing the challenge, the pop star received 7 million naira and went on to say that the goal was 100 million naira. Hours later, OBO received several millions from friends and supporters, including billionaire businessman Femi Otedola and billionaire socialite Obi Kubana. He then went on to extend the goal to 200 million naira, with the challenge going viral with every passing minute. While many have said the singer is deserving of the gesture because of his level of philanthropy and influence over the years, some have also criticized the move. One of those who outrightly criticized Davido was fellow singer Cynthia Morgan. In a rant on her Insta stories on Thursday, Morgan, who has been away from the music spotlight in years, said if anyone has to compel people to celebrate them, then there probably is not much to be celebrated. Some other persons have also criticized those who have failed to offer help to people in need. Anyway, whatever anyone says, Davido is now at least 200 million naira richer. What a way to usher him into his 29th year. Over to our tidbits. This week on fashion, we take a quick look at some of the best looks we spotted. First on our list is OAP and businesswoman Toke Makinwa, who keeps serving looks back to back, and this look is giving sass and class. Next up is actress Sharon Oja, who served royal vibes in the all-white number for her appearance at the Afrif 2021 closing night. Third is BB Niger's Cece, who served up this spicy red velvet traditional look for Timi Daklo's new music video #Obim. And last but not least is BB Niger's Liko Rose playing fashion in this sultry yet tomboyish number. On the movie scene and just in time for Christmas, comedian cum filmmaker A.Y. Makun is back with the latest addition to his globe-trotting series, Christmas in Miami. The movie, set for release on the 24th of October, will be the fourth installment in the Akpors franchise after the likes of 30 Days in Atlanta, a trip to Jamaica, and 10 Days in Sun City. The star-studded comedy will see A.Y. star alongside Nollywood royalty RMD, Osita Iheme, and coming to America actor John Amos.
Love for one thing, love for one thing.
And in music this week, some of our faves that are blasting through our speakers right now include Baby Rhythm by Fave,
Steady your face just for me. I wanna take a picture so this could last longer for me.
Running by Ladipo featuring Fireboy DML,
Even though the country don't they tie me.
Niniola with her latest 4-track EP Lagos to Josie, and Ozumba Mbadiwe by Ricardo Banks.
October 2020, something happened with the government. That is say we forget for where? For Zumba, by the way.
Lovely one right there, and that's how the week went down from our side of town. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and let us know in the comments what we might have missed. Until next time, it's love and light.